All right. So now let's talk about the last oil, which is oregano essential oils and herbs. Oregano essential oils and herbs. And so oregano is more than just a flavor enhancer for your favorite Italian dish. It is extracted from the leaves of the Oregonium vulgare plant, meaning that this has been around again since ancient times. And it is a treasure trove full of health benefits. It is rich in compounds like carvacrol, and phenol. Now, some scientific facts concerning oregano. Oregano is also a hot oil, what we consider a hot oil. And so you never want to just, if you're using it topically, you never want to use it just without using a carrier oil. And a carrier oil would be your olive oil. It could be coconut oil. It could be jojoba oil. Again, you don't want to mix it without having a carrier oil with it, because the carrier oil, what that does, it slows down the absorption rate. So again, our skin it has so many pores and so many openings. And so we receive the immediate benefits, the essential oils, when we apply them to our skin, or if we ingest them, then it goes directly into the bloodstream, and it goes to where it is supposed to go in our body. Now, the thing that I do want to point out here before I go any further is that I am a distributor for Young Living essential oils. Now, what I will say is that this oil right here, not all oils are the same. So I don't suggest using oils from the drugstore or the dollar store. Please don't do that. And please don't ingest those. If on that bottle you're looking at and it tells you that it is not an ingestible oil, do not ingest it. A lot of these other oils, they are mixed with synthetics. They're mixed with synthetics. And so you really don't know what you are getting. But one thing about our Young Living oils, that we have a seed to seal quality program from the seed all the way to the sealing of the bottle. We certify our oils. And so this oil right here, because it says Oregano Vitality, all of our Vitality oils are the ingestible oils. So these are the ones that you could cook with. You can make a tea with. You can put them in your food. You can use it to season your food. Now, the only difference is that we have specifically labeled the ones that are ingestible. It's the same oil as the regular, I think it's still a green bottle. It's the same exact oil. So there's no difference in the oil. We just have those that are ingestible. We have them in what we call a Vitality line, and they are in a white label. So I wanted to make sure that I specifically give that disclaimer that not all essential oils are the same. And so you want to be very careful of what you are using it in putting on your body. Okay. So when we talk about it's antibacterial, it's anti-inflammatory. It is also a natural remedy for respiratory ailments. Remember, I said the reason why I selected it, one, because Holy Spirit told me, and I woke up the next morning and I didn't have the cough. So as one, if you have if you or you have children or anyone in your family that has any type of respiratory ailments, I can't name the specific diseases, but if you have a respiratory ailment, oregano is an excellent natural remedy for that. Okay. Again, it aids in relieving coughs and colds, and it just offers benefits for those, again, with, I probably shouldn't put that on here, but with respiratory conditions, respiratory ailments. Okay. And so again, that is the importance of it. So understanding that oregano is traditionally used to aid in digestion, but it also alleviates respiratory symptoms, and it may help with weight loss efforts. And as always, we do have precautions. We have precautions. So if you have allergies, if you're allergic to plants that are in the Lamiaceae family, like mint, lavender, and sage, you may also be allergic to oregano. Okay. When it comes to blood thinners, this is a precaution. Oregano, it can increase the risk of bleeding, especially if you are taking blood thinning medications. With diabetes management, oregano may affect your blood sugar levels. So if you have diabetes, you do want to monitor your blood sugar closely. It doesn't say that you can't use it, but you just want to make sure that you are monitoring your blood sugar. Now, when we talk about the pregnancy, large amounts of oregano might be unsafe during pregnancy. And while it doesn't mean that you can't eat it in a normal amount, in a food which is likely safely. When we talk about medicinal amounts should be avoided. And then finally, the usage frequency. With oregano, it should be used sparingly. Again, you should always dilute it with a carrier oil for any topical applications. It is potent, so a few drops are generally enough. And again, it's not generally advised to ingest it without professional guidance. Okay. So again, we see our disclaimer scrolling on the bottom of our screen. You want to make sure that you are consulting your physician before you are using any product. So what did we learn about oregano, essential oil, and herbs? We've learned that it fights germs. So oregano acts like a shield against colds and flus. It supports our digestive health. So it helps us with an upset stomach or even just digestion. It provides respiratory relief. So it makes breathing easier if you have a cough or a stuffy nose. Then it also has antioxidant power, meaning that it protects your cells from damage. So again, these oils or these herbs, they work at the cellular level.